Alright, I got inspired to kind of do another video. I did a live when I woke up this morning, but ooh, things have gotten worse. I think I overdid it on the caffeine because I got the like a sinus type headache. Things are blocked up and my blood sugar is going down, but I have my shaker bottles. I have many of these bags, so that's good when I buy rice. So now the rice comes in like these disposable bags, so I better get, I don't know, I still have enough. When I don't, I'll just get rice in these types of bags. Anyways, because they serve a purpose to carry my shaker bottles and my bullet journal. But yeah, I feel terrible. And my knee, I have a pain in my knee. Like I always pay attention. I do a scan of my body, like what's hurting, what's not hurting, what's going on, and then I make a decision what I'm going to do. You know, is it real pain? Is it just like imagined pain? You know what I mean? So I need to do a lot of that today. My eyes are watering because of the sunscreen and benzoyl peroxide in my eyes, and that's where we're at. Also, I put the sunglasses on. I have to wash these because it's like they look like lab glasses, and they're all like with a layer of film on top of it. But anyways, I'm DMing with the guy. I'll just call him the guy. It's going more and more downhill. It's my moods, but it's also because you know, the sense of connection has disappeared. I can't do it on Instagram DMs. It's very superficial. It's like, did you sleep well? Did you do this? What are you training today? That type of thing. And he sent a few reels last week. I'm like, and he's doing a lot of stuff like going to campgrounds and stuff. So the connection is kind of like originally I guess I was thinking like, okay, he's trying to connect with me, but now I'm like thinking he's at a camping ground with this one guy who in his profile says single AF as a hashtag, but a lot of the pictures are of him in the profile, and this guy is doing so much and spending so much money, maybe spending money, I'm assuming. When he comes here, he's going to be spending a lot of money on school. And so I'm like confused. I'm like, are we... And the only time he was real was when we were in person. So that was cool, but it's no longer. And I know for Instagram, people just kind of fabricate stuff, put up their reels, you know. But we haven't gotten to any deep conversations. It's like, okay, what are you doing today? Oh yeah, I'm doing this, like as if we're all productive. So it's like I don't feel safe, you know, opening up. Although he opened up when we were together, kind of. It allowed me to open up a bit, but it kind of died. So then he just initiated you know, a sexual comment, and I'm like, oh. So then I kind of got into it. So it's difficult for me. I guess I'm yearning for validation from him. Like for me, validation has to be from the person I like, not from everybody. And from what I understand about him, from what I see, like when he came, we went to a bathhouse because I didn't want people to come to my place because I'm ashamed of how, like, it's like a drug den, how terribly unkempt it is, and that's my issue. And I'm gonna be on PC and say because of his culture, I'm assuming it's like super sanitized type of culture. So that doubles my shame, you know? But anyways, but then the next day he didn't want to go. But then when we went in, and I didn't really, well, I kind of took it as a rejection. I was like, we had, we had fun, and then you kind of turned it off, but I didn't say anything. But then he asked me to spend time with him. And I was like, oh, and I told him that made me feel good, you know? So I'm aware of that, and I vocalized that. And I got to see how critical he is of things and people. It didn't matter, but maybe it does matter. But it's only one time I spent with him, aside from sex, so that doesn't tell me much. And but then I guess I kept it open without accusing him of anything, so, which is good. And then he mentioned that, because he's tired. When he's tired is, mushroom tip don't go up, and I'm like, oh, that's just like me, so I understood that. So maybe we're similar in he's just not saying it and I'm not saying it, so it's like, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not in the right mindset to come to any conclusions. All right, I have no idea what time it is. I didn't check it before I pressed play, but I managed to make it through the gym. They still don't have hummus at the little market store, fruit and vegetable store across the street. So I got myself another, tomato pizza. Just to tide me over, except it's $7. But hummus, I was gonna get hummus and pita bread. It feels better a little bit eating. My headache from the caffeine and all that went away maybe 5% better. But eating helped me. And my left knee is like crap. So I noticed that when I went on to kind of adjust to try to run, I was like deciding whether I was gonna run for my warm-up. I was like, no, my leg's gonna pop, fuck that, go onto the bike. And the bike was good. My cardio was good, my leg was strong. So I have to be aware of that, And then I went to do a leg press, which fairly recently, like within the week, last week, but just fairly recently, I don't train that exercise every week. But I pushed it far the last week and I was sore and fatigued and all that. So this time I'm like, it was somewhat hard, but no pain. So I decided to just keep it at a lighter weight, to not max out, and just to, cover the bases type thing. And I did the same thing for my arms, and I did the same thing for my chest. Like I decided that was how the workout was gonna be. Except for when I did back, I went heavier, to what I was already used to doing, which isn't heavy, but my left elbow started to hurt. So like all those nagging things today, and just work around that. And I did it, and that's that. I'm gonna go tomorrow, probably again, either here or another one early. I haven't decided yet. And just take it easy on that day, but like do some of the accessories I haven't done. So it's a win. My knee still feels like it's going to explode. It's a weird day. But I'm going to head off to Walmart. All right, so I'm almost at Walmart. At least I'm not in a bad critical mood. So that's a good sign. All right, it's 2:21, still on Saturday. and I'm home. It's hot, though it says 22 degrees on the iPhone. I just turned the air conditioning back on. I came from Walmart after the gym, and I got myself an equivalent to OxyClean, like those big ass boxes. I only have one left in there. I don't want to take it out. But that's from Costco, and I don't see myself getting to Costco. But I do have to search better when I'm at Walmart and other stores. It's just, I think the big box is like $20 for a big box. I got this for 17, and it's 3 kilograms. All right, I'll get the other one out. This is like a copy, Resolve. They did have the OxyClean. This is a no name, which I got at a grocery store a long time ago. Or maybe at Walmart. No, I think at a grocery store. I don't remember the price. And this is the OxyClean from Costco, which is 5 kilograms. Maybe it's $20. I mean, it's a good deal, but if you pay $60 for a membership, you gotta pay that off unless you're doing a lot of groceries there, and I'm not. So a few extra dollars going to Walmart, but it's closer and I don't have to pay off the initial $60. This is 3 kilograms instead of 5 kilograms, so it's 9 pounds as opposed to 11. No, six and some change. But still. And then they had an OxyClean, double the size of this, or almost double. Oh no, that was $15, I think. So it was cheaper. Double of this, or almost double for 17. So I mean, it's fine. I couldn't find the big ass Cetaphils. They have Cetaphil regular size. I do have another big. I still have a lot left, so I'm good. I don't use it all the time. I use it sparingly, on occasion. So it'll last me another year, let's say, or maybe 6 months, depending. I'll say a year. But at Walmart, it's like $20 for like half the size, and it's like, ugh. As opposed to $18 for double the size, almost double. But if I get the same double size at the pharmacy, there's one pharmacy that sells it on special, but I have to keep going in there. It's like 20 something. So I have to look. And there was a section I didn't go into for some butt cream. $23 for this, whereas I had this pseudo creme, which I bought another one of at Walmart, but in the baby section, and it's good. I like it, but it was $16, and it was a lot smaller than this. They had this, and then they had next to it a big ass thing of zinc oxide. I bought this. The zinc oxide was like under $20, like 19, 18, but this was 23. I bought this because it had more zinc oxide and had cornstarch in it, so I don't have to put powder on like I did today to keep things dry and to keep it from, swamp ass, but I mean, I get these little dermatitis on my butthole. And so it finally started to heal because I've been taking care of it, even though my underwear gets all this big white stain on it. But, now I'm feeling the swamp ass again. But this, instead of putting powder, this has cornstarch in it. So I guess that's the difference between the Isles paste, which is very old. I remember that when I was a baby. Not when I was a baby. But, yeah. I'll test it out. So I just didn't buy any Cetaphil. It's fine. My headache is still there. I was depressed again. My mood keeps changing. Yeah.